Yeah, I really like this draft from Ultra Prime. I think they're in a really good spot to be able to scale this game out. I think both team comps here are clearly aiming to get to the back half of the game. They do not want to try and, risk things early. Corki Lilia definitely isn't.
Leave that side of the map. I mean, it was obviously very easy for Ultra Prime to take that first dragon and still be on the top side of the map to contest. It doesn't seem like they want to go ahead and do that, but they did also bring up Wako and Xiaoxia. They are going to initiate the back from Junhao, so it will just be that trade. And honestly, I feel like LNG definitely got away with something here, but leaning into that kind of scaling condition for Ultra Prime and not wanting to force tempo.
Yeah, I think you're a little bit more scared if you're Ultra Prime to overextend in this spot because you are worried a bit about what the Kai'Sa is going to be able to do in comparison to the Ezreal in this spot. The more they wait, the more dangerous this play becomes. It doesn't look like Ultra Prime really want to worry about it too much. This is a risky trade for Ultra Prime. Getting those two dragons, as I said, is very relevant. It's important. Like, you want those Drakes, but looks like they're actually going to peel off and make their way down. This is a very shocking decision, but we could actually see a fight here.
Okay, Junhao will get spotted out doing the dragon. They took one of the grubs, so just trying to deny Ultra Prime from getting 3, but now they're getting engaged. Now Ultra Prime is fully pincered in the mid lane. Lilting Lullaby coming out for Xiaofeng, instantly flashed out by Saber. Here comes the TP from Jiang. Big equalizer, but they've already gotten first blood. LNG for Xiaofeng's first game with them gets the first kill, and the Lilia is off to the races.
Potential in this draft, and if you can get on a lot of these targets, it could be scary. Junhao no vision on the dragon here. He could be walking into a trap.
Is he gonna try to steal it? He's
he is looking.
4 people.
He is
TP coming in. Ultra, what is happening? Junhao just goes in before the TP's even clear. Wako goes to try to get the kill on LP. LP dies to the dragon of all things. If this isn't the epitome of group Nirvana, I don't know what is, baby. As the 2 kills come through in the middle of the portal, their bodies aren't even on the rift. They have been lost in the dimension of death.
5 members of LNG there, but the moment he gets vision, he decides that's the time to go in. He immediately gets bursted down. Wako ults in. It really feels like they're committing towards how this team operates throughout the rest of this game. If this Lilia is left unchecked in a lot of these fights, we were talking about the damage of Kai'Sa and Rumble coming through. You've now got a Gwen and a Lilia to worry about moving forward. That's going to be terrifying in front of Vax, and that's not even accounting for the fact that Zika can do whatever he wants right now in a side lane with this much gold.
And when you're planning out a draft and you see that you don't really have any forms of engage.
Is in an incredible spot. Gwen is in an incredible spot. You're looking at 1.5K gold leads individually for every member of LNG, and now they just get whatever they want on the map. I'm looking out at objectives. You got Rift Herald spawning in 30 seconds. I have a hard time believing that that's going to be even contestable. If you're Ultra Prime, especially with Junhao on the bot side, he's basically giving this up or stacking those. And if LNG wants to, risk a fight there, risk a potential close quarters exchange. But I just have such a hard time believing that Ultra Prime are allowed to do any of this on the map and that Xiaofeng isn't just going to be continuously walking around. You've got to start utilizing Saber's ultimate. I think if you're not looking for Ryze picks, it's going to be very difficult to come back into the game, and it looks like they could potentially be doing that here.
See if maybe they want to get the Rift Herald spawn there and take down the outer tower. So play is forfeit for Ultra Prime there. And now they're just going to move High Chow to mid lane. Look at the swarm. This is what happens when you give over 6 grubs for free.
It's just so impossible to make a play for them. They want to try and get one of those picks we were talking about with Ryze, but to do so, they have to sacrifice almost the entirety of their mid lane. Every objective, time after time after time, and we watched this gold lead. It went from 1K to 3K, and, it's just ballooned out of control. And even with plays potentially being made elsewhere on the map, this is a free bot lane tier 2. There's nothing that Ultra Prime can do. It's just everywhere on the map that's crumbling. Here's mid lane tier 2 for your troubles. There's just nowhere to play for right now. Nowhere feels safe, and that's because of the gold lead everywhere on the map for LNG.
Let's go, Saber. He's going to get the bounty. Let's go, man. You're going to do it. You're going to take down that turret. You're doing so good. Meanwhile, another dragon's going to go the way of LNG. They'll balloon that one up to 2 for themselves. And, I'll just say I think Ultra Prime are going to look back at that first, swap-a-rooney of the Grubs v Dragon fight at Dragon number 2 and probably want that one back.
But it's obviously an unfortunate play. I think they were already in a tough spot even before that. But looking forward, what do you do here? I think the only real answer is to hope and pray that Wako can end up getting online, but a pick here.
Okay, maybe it's enough. Glacial Fissure has been used. LP trying to back up 12, but it is not going to be enough. Now it is. TP coming in.
Here.
Oh, Xiaofeng trying to come in now. Gets almost all the help from Wako. Young has to run away now. Oh, all 5 are there. Zika is looking for it. Wants to go with the needlework. Xiaofeng tries to go for the big play. Gets the 2, but they have already escaped with the Realm Warp. This time, it is not going to be one that ends up in their death. And Junhao being seen on vision means Atacon is just a freebie for LNG. Take it off the shelf.
Yeah, it's definitely the decision by Ultra Prime that, you know what? Maybe not worth risking everybody's lives to try and contest this Otacon here. And
Prime need to make something happen or get out of this very sticky situation.
Yeah, they definitely feel stuck here at this turret. I honestly don't know if they can even engage here. I think even a Miracle Engage might not go their way with the amount of damage, but we could see LNG look to be really aggressive here. Yeah, potentially try and dive in. It's not working. They don't have the damage to be able to do anything here. And all this time, Zika's just pushing in the mid wave, and we're gonna see a fight here.
Oh my God, man. All right, this one's done. Pack it up. Ultra Prime, they're gonna try to get the kill on mid lane, but that is just the Atacon GA, and now LNG are running under the Nexus towers to get more kills for Xiaofeng, more kills for LP, and more kills on the Ultra Prime. Realm Warp, is it gonna save them? It does, but they lose the inhib turret and the inhib because of that. LNG should just back away after this one, but the damage is done.
Yeah, this game is very out of hand.
Addition a couple weeks ago to this LNG roster, but obviously having a couple of those games under his belt now, maybe feel a little bit more confident.
Do it through a ton of map pressure, and they're doing that now with the start of the Baron. I cannot imagine that this is contestable, but maybe a Miracle Steal could be on the horizon. Doesn't even look like that's going to be an option here. Chow, LP, they're just going to fully poke them out.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
A Lilting Lullaby on the 2. They don't even want to follow it up. It's just going to be in this choke point here. The Baron already going down. Wako has found the backline, gets Droll, but now Zika with the rest of the team coming over the wall. It's going to be a 3-man Realm Warp to get the rest of Ultra Prime out of there. But look at Xiaofeng flashing forward here to try to be a little flashy himself. Going to get the wound and pound onto him and get a double kill for Haichao too. Xiaofeng has been a monster this game, and it's nice to see him back in form since his time on OMG.
We wanted to see confidence. We wanted to see aggression. We wanted to see Xiaofeng come into this role and be the player that we know he can be, and he has done exactly that here in game number 1. As LNG sieges down the base here, we can see the fruits of their labor, and at least at the start of this series, we are seeing a great new version of them.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.